Toonami Studios.
Wonder Woman 769. That's right, we have reached the end of Mariko Tamaki's run on Wonder Woman, and it's been very interesting, to say the least. It's been okay, I guess, if you guys like it. I think it's just been mediocre. Then again, it's like the first time I kind of delved into Wonder Woman in a long time, and I think it's sad that like the flagship character of DC of Wonder Woman hasn't really had a great run in a while. She's had some okay ones, but even say what you will about the Bendis stuff or the Tom King stuff, at least those went for a long time. It seems like Wonder Woman's always looking for a new writer or a new artist, and there's never really any consistency. But I guess this lasted 11 issues of Tamaki writing. That's pretty good. You gotta commend her for that. So we open up this book and we see Maxwell Lord is still in a coma, and we get some narration from Wonder Woman, and she's just like, well, I'm gonna keep him safe. Like, he's been a scoundrel and a rebel and a lot of other things that are bad, but he created his daughter to be an even bigger monster than he is, so I'm not gonna let her kill him for any reason of vendetta. So then Diana walks out of the hospital, and there's Emma. She's like, oh my goodness, it's the Ice Queen. I'm gonna have to fight her and kill the King of Lies. And she's just losing her mind slowly. We've seen it before in the last issue. She was kind of going crazy and seeing this fantasy world, but now she's fully committed to it. Like, her schizophrenia has kind of kicked in a gear, and now it's like full on. She's seeing herself in that world. But Diana still isn't, and Diana's trying to say, like, I'm here to help you. I'm Diana, Princess of the Amazons. Whatever you're seeing, we can get you the help you need, and you have every right to want your father dead, but I'm not going to let you hurt him, and you cannot kill him because you are mad at him. And her power slowly starts to kind of trickle into reality, so even Diana starts to kind of see this new world that's being built around her, because okay, I guess the power that she has, liar, liar, is kind of affecting me too. So I'm starting to see this fantasy world, and we see a big shot where Diana becomes the Ice Queen, and she's looking like a roided out creature, purple skin, just creepy. Didn't they do this kind of thing in Witching Hour where Diana was a villainish character? I don't know. I think it looks pretty cool. For some reason, and it's a weird thing to call up, but it reminds me of one of those the final arcs in Fables, where Snow White and Rose Red, a little bit of spoilers for Fables, they're kind of destined to be these different knights that oppose each other. And I don't know why, just seeing Emma in that armor fighting this Ice Queen that's supposedly the good character playing the role of the bad character, it just reminded me of Fables for some reason. But it's interesting. We get a little more dialogue here where Emma's just like, I'm not going to let him hurt me. He locked me away. I deserve to be the person that my father cast me aside not to become, and I'm going to be that person. I'm going to be the most powerful person in this world. And you kind of lose the sense of reality of what's real and what's not during the fight. Okay, are they actually having this? Is Diana actually using these ice powers to attack her? And is Emma truly escaping? And then the rabbit turns into a giant dragon, and you're like, that's some good artwork. I understand why we got Steve Pugh to do this book. He draws a great Wonder Woman, and I like to see his dragon rabbit, so that's pretty fun. But it's just kind of it's not much, you're reading it and you're like, okay, I like it. It's some good action. The art looks great. The dialogue looks cleaner than before. I like the lettering more than we've seen before. It looks pretty good here. But I'm just still thinking, okay. I don't think there's much going on here. It's not that interesting. Diana kind of slays the dragon, and they break back into normal reality. And Emma sees that Maxwell Lord was moved from the hospital, and that Etta has him in a helicopter escaping. That's kind of the last straw for Emma. She's slowly starting to be like, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill him. You are all dicks for doing this to me. And Diana's like, I don't care what you do or what you say to him. I'm going to give you the help you need. You have to trust me in this, Emma. I will save you from yourself and your father. And we get a little backstory. It's you're more than just what your father makes you. We see that Diana's talking about her being the daughter of Zeus in a sense. And I guess they're still using that as is she still related to Zeus? I guess that's what we're doing, but okay, that's cool. She's like, I chose to be the child born of hopes and dreams as opposed to being the monster of my father and all that stuff. So it's kind of just Emma's still kind of freaking out. I don't believe you. I can't trust you in this. But we see that, we have to trust Diana or we're going to die. So she kind of calms herself down. And I like that because you don't need to do the big action ending, because we kind of got that with the fantasy stuff, fighting the bunny dragon. I kind of like that, Diana's talking to this kid yeah, I can help you, let me help you, I'll take you away from all these people that have hurt you before. And we go to the Amazon embassy, where Emma is being integrated into the Themyscirian society, and they're just playing a couple games with these girls, and Diana's talking to some of the Amazons yeah, she's a She's a little troublemaker, but we'll keep her safe. She's been through enough, and we just want to give her the help she deserves. And maybe being surrounded in an area like this is a good idea to just like keep her focused and interesting. So I'm wondering if once Becky takes over to do her run come March, if we're going to follow up on this at all, if we're going to start something new. I'm kind of curious. So we see Emma playing a game of, I'm going to assume, chess with somebody, and we just see like there's like a voice in her head. It's like, oh, you're moving the knight. That's a bad choice in the game. And we see kind of like the spirit or just like the voice of Maxwell Lord is talking to his daughter. And you're like, oh, is this part of Max's plan the whole time? Was he just using Emma to kind of like escape from like Diana's area and become a bigger and like scarier threat? And I think that's kind of cool. I wonder if, well, I guess because March, Wonder Woman 84 is going to be out and over with, if we're even going to follow up on this right away, because it looks like come issue 770 we're going to be going down a new route, and I hope so, because I'm kind of sick of seeing Maxwell Lord in here. The character was good once, now he sucks, so don't follow up with him. Emma Lord's a character I could get on board with, but the rest of them, like, sure, it's fine, mediocre at best, but it's okay. I don't really have that much else to say, but this run has been very mixed for me. I understand the need to do the Maxwell Lord story. I feel like we just wanted to fill out time till the end of the year. Luckily, this book ended right before Wonder Woman 84 comes out, so Maxwell Lord is going to be in the people's public consciousness when that movie drops, so congrats for doing that. I applaud you for that. Steve Hugh's a great artist. Give him more books to work on. I really like his art. So it's a fine ending. It's going to be very interesting to see where this goes, and I hope it picks up something good. Mariko Tamaki is going to be going over to Detective Comics next, which I'm very excited to see how that's going to go, and maybe I'll check that out. But I'm also very excited to see Becky Cloonan take on the Wonder Woman title come Future State. I think she's doing the Future State title too, so that's really exciting. Overall, it's a fine book. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. The action looks great. The character like ended in a natural way where I'm like, yeah, Diana's not going to use violence here. She's going to be the peacekeeper, and I think it was really cool. So Wonder Woman 769, I'm going to give a 7 out of 10. Now, thank you guys so much for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me out on Instagram, Patreon, Twitter, all that good stuff. And I will catch you in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. Good luck.